Like, both of you stop.
No, let's go.
Alright, fine. I'll let him leave the room, but I'll follow close behind.
So as you all begin to head up the stairway, the 15-minute trek to get down here, past the photo, or portrait.
During that time, I'd like to saddle up next to Arceus.
She would sideways glance up towards you.
My limited and, I'll be honest, frankly, racist opinion of your god. Apparently, there's a thing you can do with cursors. Is that right?
She would give you a slow nod, the side of her eye still looking at you.
Maybe have that handy. I don't know what's happened last time Crow and Dove teamed up, but yeah. I don't like this.
I would be lying if I told you that I already haven't tried.
Since the spears have been removed.
She would frown.
I'm thinking maybe the spears were cursed, but so is he.
She would turn and look towards him.
Not yet.
Then back to you. A questioning look in the way she looks at you.
Oh, let's let him see the water first.
She just silently nods. Very well then.
Cool.
Meanwhile, I'm talking this guy's ear off. So, do you feel anything?
Hunger.
Hunger.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Right. Okay, so by hunger, do you know what you're hungry for? Like pie? Or maybe some chocolate milk?
I have no sense of idea of what. Other than just an emptiness that hasn't been filled.
Right. Right. Could that maybe be because of the lack of soul? Oh my god.
This may be a possibility, but my learned properties never were in that of the arcane when I was still practicing.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So, like, I look to him and, like, everything around him. So is there still cartilage in there? Or are you just levitating these bones?
Though it fall under the realms of things I do not know. As he's walking, he's just, like, looking at his hand, holding it up, letting the darkness pass by him, tilting very curiously, bringing it up to fill his sunken features, the empty eye holes, while he's talking to you.
Esteban, stop trying to put him in a crisis.
I'm not trying to put him in the crisis. I'm trying to make sure I understand what he is.
It's like trying to tell Astron to stop talking.
So, I mean, So what exactly, what did he look like? Is he just a walking skeleton? Or you said something about darkness. Was that just the darkness of the room or darkness like
Darkness
floating
of
around
the
him?
corridor.
Okay.
But is he just like a skeleton, or does he have like desiccated
He's a
skin
skeleton
still
in
on the
armor.
bones? So, but like bleach white bones in armor, like standard skeletal warrior
Well,
sort of
not
thing.
bleach white. Aged.
Yeah.
Yellowing.
Okay.
Decomposed.
Mm-hmm. So just making sure you for sure want to die. Like once we get out of here, you're not just gonna book it.
I am certain. I swear on my... Well... Swear on the title I once had as a lord. I need
Alright.
to die.
All right, cool. I mean, I can respect that. I've lived
Very
for
noble.
a little while, and I think I'm ready to die by this point. All right. Wanted to be sure. No last-minute regrets or anything like that.
The only thing I regret is that it took this long to happen. And it's all of you. Akiyama. Raikor.
Stop saying names.
Fayana.
Stop saying names.
Asteron. Arsis. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that's cool.
I owe you all for releasing me.
Yeah.
As he continues, he silences and doesn't say any more as he continues to just oogle and eye and touch himself as you guys make your way past the portrait.
Not too easy.
As you make it back to the room and head towards the rubble, he stops as you're actually moving through the hallway, and you notice he's not immediately behind you as he's looking at all the ruins silently. Looking at the worn out brick, the caved in areas, and still without emotion on his face. The way he tilts his head is obviously out of confusion as he's looking through here.
As I walk past him, I just like put a hand on his shoulder. So I guarantee you, friend, your family has survived. Your castle may not have, but your family still lives.
Very silently, he would say to you, with his head turned, "Thank you for that comfort."
I just nod and limp past, clutching my spear wounds.
As
Yeah,
he
you're
would
not looking too good, are you?
as he would stop to look at the door in giant portrait, pausing and staring for a time, before bowing his head, bringing a hand up towards his left chest, and bowing, before turning and moving with the rest of the group. As you get to the room to get out of here, Raya, currently standing out of the hole.
No, I'd be in it because, you know, I have to probably take a rope and then climb out and then...
You do not. It is a very easy climbable slope.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah, fucking I'm out.
Would me with 1 stack of exhaustion and 4 out of 13 con be alright?
If you have at least 5 ranks in balance, you can get out of here. Like
Cool
I said
beans.
before, this is not hard to get in and out.
Well, I do not, so I'm gonna have to piggyback on someone.
Not me.
I
Quite
can help
happy
you
now.
through.
No, thank you.
Knowing that asses had trouble on the way down, you're going to be right back up.
I should be able to manage.
Throw me a rope if you need help.
I can help if you need to.
I wouldn't want to impose.
Wouldn't be imposing. I'm offering.
She would look at you and give a slight smile and a nod as she would hold out a hand.
Yeah, boy.
Akiyama frantically doffs his fedora.
Yeah, milady. No, that is actively not the person Akiyama is. That's a different thing. But yeah, no, take it. Slow, like, help her up. Of course,
As the
I'm still
time
doing it himself.
passes, eventually you all would make your way out of the hole. The light of day still shining brightly outside. Though it looks like it altered about an hour and a half later than what it was before you fell in here. He finally emerges, his skeletal features refracting sunlight, giving it an eerie yellow tinge, as well as over his brass armor as it wanes and buckles at the sight of the sun and air, environment. As he turns and looks at everything. What is this place?
It's
I believe it's
Side of it.
I don't remember the forest growing this well.
It's been a while.
Wow.
I see. He would say as he finally steps out, looking towards the grass, his head turning curiously as he would lean down and graze the grass with his bone-like hand. And do that for a couple of seconds.
He's trying to eat the grass's soul. Quick, kill him! No? Okay.
They wouldn't be surprised the grass all just turns brown now.
Yeah.
Can we see the is it a lake or a river?
It's nowhere in sight yet. You're still on the hilltop, making it to the castle. Remember, you guys actually never got to the castle itself.
Yeah.
You guys got halfway there.
Yeah, then we just fell down a hole. Yeah, I was wondering,
Like it was all of us.
Right.
How much bone
You
can you see on this
voluntarily
man?
fell down a hole.
There's places in the armor that's just broken apart on just the travels here, so you could see like part of his hand, his head, obviously, like
But,
part
like,
of his
like,
head bone.
Is he wearing like gauntlets and full,
He
like
was
things?
in full plate armor before it starts shattering from movement.
I'll just take my headscarf off and like offer it to him. If anyone sees you, they might panic. Best you cover up.
Yes, it is probably best that I do not fear the masses.
Yeah.
As he would take it and don the cloth that you gave him.
Bro has really long black hair. Really long, like stupidly long. It just keeps all like bald.
Oh yeah? How long?
Past his arse long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do actually beat Ekiyama on that.
Yeah, fuck you. You can't be the best at everything.
It's really nice as well. It's like L'Oreal. It's like flowing in the wind. Worth it.
We gotta make a L'Oreal advert with Ro now.
Please.
It's the devil face.
Oh yeah.
Have hair like the devil.
Oh no. What was the ad for that underwear? Was it Abaddon wears? I can't remember.
Oh god,
The
don't
ad
talk about
for the
don't talk about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
the ad for the Z thumb underwear. Yeah, it
Don't
was
talk
Abaddon
about that.
Industries, something
Don't
like
talk
that.
about that.
Yep.
So
Something that is funny. The devil does wear Prada.
Indeed. Touche.
So as he's just standing here, or kneeling here, putting over the cloak, you just watch him as he reaches out and caresses a singular flower amongst the weeds, then plucks it out and stares at it curiously.
Does it wither?
No.
Cool.
Before he turns to look at you all. May we go to our destination then?
Yeah, sure.
Plan.
He would give off a nod before pulling over the cloak to cover his features more, and allowing you to set off into the direction of where to go since he does not know currently.
Well, let's just avoid the pitfall and keep going to where we were going.
I mean, we're going to castle/lake.
Yep.
That's the idea.
And as you
So,
Oop, go ahead.
sorry, are we like in a forested area, you said?
No, it's just overgrown grass. It's plainy. It looks much more naturey than he probably expected. It's a green hill,
Okay.
though it's surrounded by forest. As far as the eye can see. Minus in one direction where you can see the ocean.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if Titania liked it here.
Yeah. As we go through, I don't really want to stop or anything, but I just want to fall back a little bit and make a quick prayer and reestablish a connection since I haven't done since we got back.
So you silently do that, pause for a moment to brush your hand against the grass and reacquainting yourself with your earthy patron.
Mm-hmm.
As, for the first time in a while, you feel properly connected.
Great.
Feels good, boy.
And then how far away is this lake/castle?
From what you were told, it should not be more than 30 minutes of walking.
30 minutes. Okay. I'll wait till we get a bit closer.
So Asteron's gonna mosey along up to.
It's gonna be so fun seeing what this fucking poison does in half an hour.
Oh yeah, that still hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Asteron's gonna go over to.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm used to it.
So I have a quick question. Just he's gonna start speaking a little lower. So hey, so have you before you died did you have any intercourse?
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is totally the person to ask.
God damn it.
What are you saying? He's already got a bone.
He's got several.
This is the reason why I have descendants.
Yes, right. Cool. I mean, like I was kind of gonna say. So I've never done it. So I was just wondering how does it like work exactly?
Why are we having this?
We're not having this, they're having it.
Yeah, stop interrupting, rude.
Yeah. I know. No, seriously, actually stop though.
We're trying to stall.
No, stop, mate. It's actually kind of rude. I don't.
He would look towards you. You must have a great respect for me to make me be the one to tell you this.
Well,
I don't know if I've deserved such things.
Well, great. I mean, like, I'm glad we're all on the same page because I mean, like, other people would usually come back to me in a very either dry or sarcastic tone, or usually not give me a straight answer. But you, I feel like, because you about to die, really, feeling very fulfilled, just felt like you'd be the right person to ask because I mean, most people would just judge me, So just so good. How does it work?
I'm not one to judge. Swan didn't teach us to be like that for people that want to connect to others.
Just kind of glance over back to Akiyama. Huh, that's really cool. So anyway, how does that work exactly?
You find someone that you care for immensely.
Mm-hmm.
And then with time and proper etiquette, you find your likes, your dislikes. Entertain those ideas. And then with time it comes easy.
Very vague. Like, okay, so
Oh, here we go.
I know that you put it in, but I just mean to know exactly like the logistics of it.
I suggest that you speak with the priestess Swan. They'd be able to tell you in better detail than I. Your friend there seems to be very well connected.
I mean, like, okay. I mean, like, again, I'm just kind of concerned about being judged,
You should never worry about a Swan priest to judge you. The fathers and mothers exist to make sure people can be happy with the choices they made with one another.
Okay. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Thanks, buddy. You're a good guy. I like you. I mean, too bad you have to die, but I mean, you want to. It's fine. It's cool. So, you do you, man. You're just gonna lightly kind of punch his shoulder, but lightly because he knows he's delicate. So just there you go.
Yeah. With your passive spot, you have So listen, you notice in his hand the flower that he picked. He's just been slowly picking it apart in his hand. But he looks to you and just gives you a nod. It's like, I'm glad that I can be of help.
Picking apart how? Like maliciously, like as a nervous tick because of the conversation?
Love me not kind of
Yeah, I
style.
was gonna say.
Something like that. Except
Nervous
he's
tick?
keeping each petal in his palms, bony like palm still.
Okay, so he's not just flinging it to the thing.
No.
Okay. So is that like a thing yet you do? Just picking apart flowers, or?
No. It's just been a long time since I've seen it.
Huh. Yeah.
The idea of death becoming so close fascinates me.
I mean, yeah, death can be a very fascinating thing. Never gone through it before. At least not, death. So, yeah, like, I feel like that would be...
Take this, as he leans down and pulls out another plant. Or looks at another, weed. This thing lives now. It eats upon the sun, drinks upon the nectar of the ground. And with this simple act, he says as he brings it, cups its bud in its hand, puts his fingers through it, so its bud's right in his palm, and just pulls it and breaks it off. Though its whole may live. As he holds out its bud to you, this will never be the same and will eventually wither and die.
Yeah! Yeah, that's, yeah, that's usually how life and death works, yes.
For me, it has not.
But
I'm done
you
being
still-
this anomaly.
Yeah.
All things that live must die. All living things must die.
Okay, well, you see, yeah, I mean, like, eventually, like, later down the line, once they're fully fulfilled and, been, like, forgiven like you have and, have no regrets in their life, things like that, after a while.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, and even though still no features, you feel he's giving you a smile as he walks forward, not saying another word after that.
I'm just gonna walk over to Ro. Ro, I think he's a little unhinged.
Yeah.
So creepy.
Yeah. Do you want your book back? The big
I
one.
mean, no, keep the dark one. I have my own dark one. I also have a light one. I can also.
He's carrying the light one for you.
I'm carrying.
Well, no. He's carrying the dark one, my extra dark one. So I mean, like, I have like light tone, but I also have some light spells. Well, a couple light spells I can use today. I could just,
Yeah. Keep that handy.
Yeah, I'll keep that handy. Yeah,
I'm gonna
just,
try and cut his head off, but if he, does stuff, Arceus is on it as well.
right. Yeah, I'm assuming that it wasn't just the spears holding him together with that void wall, so I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, just keeping you informed. All right.
Hey, doing this for you, so get me back on the road to working with Crow.
Yeah, thank you for that, Mr. Rowe.
Yep.
And as you guys are just walking and just taking a cursory look, you just watch him slowly following a couple of birds flying out through the sky.
Picks up a squirrel, just twists its head off.
I'm waiting for us to do that.
Laser beams shoot out of the eye sockets.
Yeah.
Slice the birds in half.
Just starts throwing ribs.
So is he like walking off the path following the birds?
No.
No,
Just
it's
with
following
that?
over his head.
Okay. Yeah, have you seen birds before? As I shout up towards him? Or again? I mean, yeah, those are birds. They still look the same.
It's beautiful.
Yes, life is very beautiful.
Don't.
And yet it must die.
Don't.
All
Don't
must
just maybe
die.
laugh.
Kill it all.
I don't know. You guys are being like remarkably fucking rude to this guy.
Not out loud.
Yeah,
Yeah, we freed him.
we're doing this behind his back.
I took out
It's not
We're the
too.
opposite side of a fourth wall.
But
I
anyone want to have another conversation in character as you're making your way up the hill?
No.
Exactly. Actually, Akiyama,
If Blue's awake, I wanna play with the tassel with it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you need the blue.
can you heal me, please?
Oh, right.
I can't do anything for the poison, but
More the gashing wounds in my sides, arm, and everywhere. If this guy's gets second thoughts, I don't want to be dying.
he seems fine. Shouldn't be a
Does.
problem. 1, 2. What's your hit die?
The 8.
How many levels have I got in fucking Kindred? 14.
You're Kindred first and Bard second, right?
Yeah. That should fully heal you.
It's half.
What was your hit die again?
Yeah, that definitely fully heals me. Easily.
I mean, aren't you halving it each time as well?
Ooh,
'Cause
yeah,
agonizing
forgot
pain.
about
Agonizing pain, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your hit die?
that. D8. Let's just use your calculator.
He was able to heal 3 of your con damage.
That's what I was hoping for.
Akiyama, could you heal my boo-boos as well?
As long as you don't refer to that.
But they hurt a lot.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Bit.
Did anybody else want to speak to anyone?
1.
No, I'm good for now.
I mean, depending on how long this will take between the 30 minutes, I might
Yeah, I
go
mean,
up and...
Akiyama might talk to us this.
Yeah.
What was your hit die again?
D8.
Yeah.
While she plays with it.
Alright, so... Okay, I just have to half this now. Okay. Okay, so 14... 16... Alright, just keep going on with whatever you're doing.
You're going to speak to Arceus?
Yeah. So what do you think about all of this?
I feel sorrowful for him. To live
Right.
such a long time. Excluded from your family. Excluded from everything besides living in darkness. I feel for him.
Suppose it is something you'd be able to understand.
She would
How
cast
did
her eyes like towards the ground as you're saying this, and her shoulders would kind of sag down.
It's not something to feel bad about. The fact that you're still here and you're still sane is amazing, really. How did you keep yourself going all that time?
For a long time I didn't. I kept going because of Fiona. She reminded me of who we were, who I am.
I imagine it must have been the same the other way around. You were probably the driving force for her.
I'd like to think so.
It's very useful to have friends in a situation like that. It's astonishing that this man can still even string together a sentence of the amount of time he spent completely alone.
The roads that we traveled, he and I, were the same, though the direction only slightly variated. I could have been him.
You could have, but you weren't, and you should count yourself lucky. At least somewhat lucky. Your situation wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Would it have been? Would it have been better if I never made it in there? If what he says about my mother is true, would it not have been better if I would have faded in the dark and not be used as a pawn?
It's not true at all. Right? I'm sure whatever you can do while here now will be better than what you could have done otherwise. I can't say anything about meeting your mother in person. It's not after the regime changed. But I'm sure she's doing what she can. She's doing what she thinks is right. And I'm sure your returning to her will make her happier than anything else. Family is important, and I think you'll be all that she has left.
I was such a stupid little girl. If I paid more attention, if I didn't slack off.
You evidently paid enough attention to save everyone in the dark. I wouldn't look down on yourself so much. I like to think myself as talented, but I wouldn't be able to do what you did there.
Her shoulders would raise slightly as she would look up towards you. Thank you.
Come on, nod. And you just kind of leave that conversation as is for the time being.
Anyone else?
Hey, Fiona, how you doing?
She would look up at it. Well, I'm doing fairly well.
Fine. I'm doing okay. You're not feeling any weird stuff inside you, right?
I'm still feeling normal, and still what concerns me the most.
Cool. That's good. Yep. So, this guy, pretty insane, right? What happened to him?
Yeah. Kind of sad, really.
Yeah. He just kind of gets a little closer to you. Keep your bow at the ready.
She would give you a sideways glance. Any particular reason?
No reason. He might be slightly deranged.
Okay, I will keep that in mind then. Thank you for the warning.
Just gives you thumbs up as he walks away, not even looking at you, going over to Raya or Rykor, whoever's closest, and doing the exact same thing to them. Just constantly going down the chain, just doing that, keeping everyone up to date with the
Telling
situation.
everyone that this guy is gonna nap him, probably.
And around this time, he would have bent down, picked something up again, and slowly picking it apart in his hands as everyone's slowly traveling to make it to the lake. And with that, we're going to take a break. So,
Yay.
thank you guys for watching. We're going to take a quick 10 to 15 minute break, use the restroom, get something to eat, and then return after that. So, thank Thank you guys for watching. This guy did nothing wrong and he's innocent. See you soon.
Yeah,
Peace.
At least I didn't
Nothing
fall
wrong.
in another fucking hole.
Well, he hasn't done
say
anything wrong
that.
yet. Like, I'm sure he seemed like he was a good guy at first.
You are metagaming.
Who was
Ash,
me?
you saying that makes me think even less so that he's a good guy.
No, he might genuinely be a good person, and we might all just be paranoid